Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another episode of Life Under the Scope. And the day still Sunday. We still on some bullshit. We still freestyling. But we still on some deep shit. Today we got new people under the scope. Got some new guests. We got somebody that's actually in the house right now. He been on the call a lot, but he finally in the house. We got who in the house?
Sure. Leon Richard. Big fish in the sea.
We got a regular in the house. He always here. We got who we got in the house?
Oh shit, you know you got the Ron Dog in the house.
And I'm gonna let him roll with it because he always here, so it's just a little lateness. That's expected.
I was late to work right now.
But we
second shift.
we got a special guest in the house. Let's let her introduce herself. We got
What's good, everybody? This is Reese Cups with a K. Owner of She Sweet Prints and Treats. Hit at me at Penny Gadget on Instagram.
Yep. Everything is under the scope today. Under the scope today, we talking about when you're in a relationship, when you got your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, whoever it is, who runs the household? Who's the leader of the household? Who controls things? What is your opinion about that? What do you think? Do you think that should be even a discussion? Or should it should be balanced? It should be a balance. And me personally, I feel like it's all about a balance. Like, no matter who's controlling the money side, we both have to have a goal, a certain plan in mind to get to somewhere. Like, right. We can't just be out here like, okay, as long as we can pay the bills, we good. But right. No, it's like, what are we doing beside that? What is behind that? And that's kind of I don't want to go too far, but that's kind of my take on the first part of that. I want to give somebody else a chance to go.
All right, well, you want to go first?
Yeah,
it don't matter.
Go ahead. Let Reese go first.
Yeah, we're gonna let special guests go first.
All right, so first of all, yes, it absolutely need to be a conversation about that. You have to have a conversation about that. Just for the simple fact, so you can have clarity on how this relationship is gonna roll. First of all. Second of all, it needs to be a 50-50 thing as far as running a house, because especially if you have kids, majority of the time, if a man is out there making the money or whatnot, then he's basically not even there. So you basically running the whole relationship. You like with the kids, as far as like the woman is normally like just basically like a stay at home mom basically, or like she can work, but she do the kids in the parent teacher conference and everything. Yeah, so as far as like she gotta go home, cook, clean, make sure the kids are straight after she get off of work, while he's probably still at work. Most women, if they have kids, they don't really do 12-hour shifts and stuff. And like if they do have to do 12-hour shifts, it's like they get some days off or whatnot, and they still make sure that what they didn't do while they was at work gets done with the kids. So it's like, yes, it's a 50-50 thing. You make the money and everything, okay, then I'll go and pay the bills or whatnot with the money that you make and whatnot. Right. Then on top of that, it's just like, yeah, the man should be able to be head of household, and a woman should be able to submit to a man, as long as, first of all, let's get this off the board. A woman will not submit to a man if she don't trust that man, because she will not let that man lead if she don't trust him, because at the back of her mind, where the fuck you gonna lead me to? To the back of the woods? I don't understand. You know what I mean? So for a woman, for a man, he has to make sure that his girl is confident in him to actually submit to him.
Right.
You can't have a submission if she really don't fucking trust you or anything like that.
Exactly.
All right, now I want to can I get a man point of view on this one? What she's saying?
So I would just say, like, as far as that goes, like, I agree with a lot of things you're saying. I agree with really everything you're saying, but like my whole take on that is like the man plays the man role, but as far as like the bacon, the chicken, the mac and cheese, bacon macaroni, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, that's whoever is making that, but the decision making should be a logical thing. You know what I'm saying? So really that shouldn't be taken away from nobody as far as like who's ever doing what. You know what I'm saying? We should all be on the same page. We should all be able to build. We should all be able to grow towards something. So, with that being said, it's like, I'm not taking away from nothing you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If we're in that type of position, you're making the money, like, and you're making those type of decisions, and we can come up with an agreement with that, that's cool. I'm not taking away from nothing of that. But at the end of the day, this is a partnership. You know what I'm saying? So being in a relationship, you should be able to be focused on a common goal. And that's where a lot of relationships go wrong, because there is not a common goal as to where we should all be working toward.
Yeah, and so, well, Ronnie, like, of him saying that there should be a common goal that you should have when you're in a relationship, what do you think about that? Should it be a common goal, or should it be just both people should come to the relationship with something that lines up with what we're trying to do?
I say, if you're a natural fucking leader and you stand up front, guess what? Everybody gonna naturally fall into your goal.
Right.
Because you're gonna give them a purpose, plan, and you're gonna give them a motivation.
Right.
You see? And guess what? If you a man and you a leader and you provide that,
right,
as a man, guess what? That woman is lucky. And if you a man and you can't provide that and the woman can, then you luckier than a fuck. Because other than that, nobody gives a shit about you and your fucking problems. That's why I said, like, the common goal, yes. But somebody gotta have a fucking goal that makes some sense.
If you don't have a common goal, what's gonna happen?
If you don't got a common goal, then y'all need to learn how to cohabitate with y'all separate goals. And if you can't, then
You need to let that shit go.
To let that shit go. So you say let that shit go, Reese, but I got a question. If you're in a relationship, do you care whether do you care who makes the most money?
I don't care who makes the most money, just for the simple fact that we're in a team. We're a team. 1 + 1 equals fucking 1. Because when it don't equal 2 when you in a relationship. Y'all both should be able to support each other, and it should both be able to equal team effort. There's no I in team. And there's a me, but shit, you gotta motherfucking be able to do for both before you even can get to me. You know what I mean? So, no, it's like, no. Fuck no. Mm-mm.
So anybody else got any elaboration on that?
I really can't disagree with what she's saying, because, like, you know what I'm saying, whoever making the money, you're more so...
Rashard, hey babe, don't be trying to be all sweet and nice on the mic. Tell how
Cut
you
the
really
nigga off
feel.
like, hey.
Say how you really feel. Don't if you're not gonna be in no trouble when we get home, just say how you really feel.
I like how
if you don't agree with me, don't agree with me.
I mean, if I didn't
Don't play
agree
nice.
with you, I'm definitely not gonna play
Nah, he
nice.
know what this
I'm
is.
not playing nice.
You know what this is.
It's
all
more so
it's no holds
like-
barred. You gotta be honest. If you ain't gonna be honest, you ain't gonna be on it.
I'm not gonna play nice, but it's just more so like, I agree with you saying. You know what I'm saying? That whoever makes the money should be more so over things, but whatever makes more sense at the end of the day is what should really be something that plays the bigger trump in the relationship.
yeah.
Because when you're making more money, that doesn't mean that you're making the best decisions as far as moving forward.
That's true.
it's all based upon what's gonna be more so financial. Because like if I'm by myself, I don't have to weigh those type of options as far as like I have to worry about the plus one. Like if I have a kid, I already have a plus one, or however many kids. You know what I'm saying? Like how I was taught, it all boils down to as far as like you're last on the chopping block. The oldest gets there, or whoever birthday is coming up. So let's just say birthdays fall in order as far as like that type of rollout. Oldest get theirs, birthdays cool. School shit, whatever's going on, they get they shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're whatever your financial situation is based off of birthdays or based off of what is more important. Like let's just say like first kid birthday falls around school time. That is subject to as far as what's gonna make more sense as far as spending. School time coming up, birthdays coming up, kids gotta go to school, kids need uniforms, whoopty whoop. So birthdays should be based off of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's more so how things should be going as far as like what is more important, what is more financial to whatever situation or whatever type of common goal you are going towards. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the relationship part comes in. What is y'all common goals? That's a make or break type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we both have to deal with these type of things. It's not just me. Even if we are broken up or we're separated, we should be grown enough to know these type of situations will matter. Birthdays, school, Christmas, after that, whatever holiday rolls out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, I'm not about to sit here and do certain things and you're trying to be like head of household, but you're not holding head of household qualities. You're not doing things that makes you head of household. I'm not about to be trying to be like running the school shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you might be more head of the school shit and I'm not.
I got a question, Rashard. What creates that balance?
What creates that balance is communication.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can get that balance if you communicate with your better half. A lot of times relationships fail because there's lack of communication. One person missed something, the other person missed something, and you have to know how to argue correctly. There is a correct way to argue. If you do not argue correctly, the relationship will automatically fail.
See, but
there is a lot of ways
I don't mean to cut you off, but it shouldn't be like I understand what you're saying, but as far as like wording it, it's not an argument, but it's more so something that's up for discussion. We shouldn't be feeling like we're coming to an argument. We should,
and that's how you can tell the right way and the wrong way of arguing. That's what I mean when I say there's a right way and a wrong way of arguing. Right. A lot of times relationships, they argue and they hit below the belt and then they try to motherfucking keep going in when you could just let that shit the fuck go. Mm-hmm. And it took me a long time to realize that I could let that shit go. Being mad at a motherfucker is a full-time fucking job.
Right.
A full-time non-paying job.
That's a real shit.
Relationship, it's pain, but it's pain.
It's not even about the relationship. It's about actually being like always mad and always going at a motherfucker. Like at some point, bitch, pick and choose your fucking battles. Yeah. Choose your fucking battles, and that's what I had to learn. And that's after being in a relationship with you for so long, it's like, what, 11 years now? So it's like, nigga, yeah, I'm learning how to pick and choose my fucking battles. A lot of times, I don't have to say everything that comes to first mind. So I'm learning shit.
Right. Hey, Ronnie, are you picking and choosing your battles?
You already know I do.
V-Bucks, good sir?
Look, man. When I pick and choose my battle, like I realize that, like, look, if I say something about everything, I'm gonna be stressed out, I'm gonna be mad, and I'm gonna be ready to fight. I ain't trying to do all that shit. So guess what? If if something is way out of line, I'm checking it. If something is just some little bullshit, I'm over it.